Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
I'm Nobu.
And today we are going to be watching Band of Brothers episode 10. So, this is the final episode. I don't know if it can get heavier than the last episode. You were even saying like it felt like the last episode.
Yeah,
It felt like the last
feel.
episode was the final episode. So I'm excited. I want to see where this goes. I want to see kind of how we resolve it. We don't really have set ideas about what we're going to watch next, so feel free to leave some suggestions in the comments. Definitely open. I think we want to continue the TV route, and I'm down to do miniseries. It's just because like longer form stuff, you're signing up for a lot, but I'm down to do either, so just let us know. And yeah, as always, full length reaction is going to be up at the Patreon. The next week's reaction to this movie here, or show here, is going to be up for early access. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. And let's just get into Band of Brothers episode 10. I'm kind of sad this show's going to be over. I
Yeah.
don't know why 10 episodes felt so long, but I just...
Honestly, to me, like, I had this weird feeling of like relief because it's almost like
No one else can die.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Yeah.
oh okay, well, I mean I don't know where.
That's the thing. We're going into... Where did they say we were going into? Germany, I think. Last episode ended with them saying we're going straight into Germany.
Well, yeah, but we had to clear. Yeah, we basically had to clean up, right? Like there's
Yeah, but
still
it's
some
always that
people.
thing of like at the end, bro. Like either on this front or the Pacific. It's like you hear a lot of stuff like, oh, you go into a hut and somebody's waiting for you and shoots you in the head and you're dead. Yeah, I'm like still worried. I'm not confident our characters are going to be safe from that.
Yeah, I heard reports about a red-headed Eskimo. Thought I'd check it out.
Come and join me for a morning swim?
I forgot about him,
Nixon, yeah, he's suffering, man.
Said he had all these photographs of the 506
Snap.
going all the way back to Tacoma
That's crazy.
for a couple of Lugers.
That's a bargain.
On a total side note, apparently, you know the Luger that went off in that one episode? Apparently, that's a really famous thing about the Lugers. Which is kind of interesting, is that it's like a failure in the gun. Is that it's like it misfires super easily.
Yeah. Yeah, discussed the possibility of staying.
Oh
In the
wow!
Army.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a career.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
especially since he's pretty high ranking, like he's gotten up there a little bit.
What do you think about New Jersey?
New Jersey.
There's a company in Nixon, New Jersey. It's called Nixon Nitration
That
Works.
sounds picturesque.
Yeah, well, oddly enough, I know the owner.
It must be his family. Yeah.
To make something of myself, I thought maybe I'd drag you with me.
Yeah, because they're close to each other.
Yeah,
kind
come
of.
on, Winters. I mean, you know.
We'll see how you do in your interview, but you know, with your qualifications, I think probably scrape something up commensurate with your current salary level.
I really appreciate it.
That's cool,
Yeah,
man.
just think about it.
That'd be kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, that would be really cool. And it's like I'm assuming Winters has nothing tying him down. I don't know. He's really
I don't
private.
know. Yeah.
But it seems like maybe he's considering it at least. And so it's like, all right, man, you don't got anything. You don't got like a wife or a girlfriend.
Yeah, it feels
or,
like that.
You know, okay.
Hard to fathom. And the war wasn't even over. I was still getting used to hot showers and morning swims.
Yeah, bro. That's even in peacetime, that's pretty great.
This famous town high in the Alps was the Nazi Party's symbolic home. And all the heads of the Third Reich had houses there.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
The first step was blocking the roads.
Whoa, is that gonna work?
Well, if you're the SS, you're not going to let us waltz into Hitler's house. Probably throw a few rocks at us yourself.
If you're looking for someone to find another way up that mountain, Easy Company is ready and willing.
Oh my gosh, man.
I recommended you to Colonel Sink.
Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler lived.
Ron, we're not sure what's up there. The Colonel doesn't want us taking any unnecessary
Yeah, it's
risks.
silly not to wait for the engineers.
Yeah, especially at this stage, right?
Oh, well, maybe that's a good reason.
He told me he was first into Paris, and by God, he wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden.
Oh, that's what they're doing.
Told him I understood his point. Now, you fire up 2nd Battalion and outflank that French son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
I like that that's consistent too with the last episode where he was sending the missions in.
And at the end of the war, countries are still countries.
Yeah. And look, I'm all for pride in your country, but we still gotta be careful. Dang. Oh, it still has the flags up, bro. Is that Hitler?
This the main place, or?
I don't know. It must be. Maybe?
Not sure. The name on the thing looked kind of familiar or something.
I do not know about this point in history.
I don't know either, but
yeah, be careful, man. Somebody might come out with a gun here.
Yeah, it's a little sus still.
People are desperate.
Kitty would love this. How many brides get a wedding present from Hitler?
That'd be fair.
Do they want that? Like,
I can't carry all this. You know, whoever comes in here after us is gonna take whatever isn't nailed down.
Well, wouldn't want that to happen.
Uh-oh. Spears is not gonna be too happy about that.
I don't even think about it.
They're like, bro, you
got enough,
you've been
man.
getting everything.
Yeah.
Freaking Spears. Look at him, bro.
Sir,
More?
easy, you'll head up the mountain through the Obersalzberg. Take the Eagle's Nest.
Dang.
I bet your Spears wants to do that.
That's cool. It's fitting that Easy Company's taking.
The Eagle's Nest was a surprise birthday present for Hitler, built with Nazi party money. A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was one of the
It sounds like a Bond villain. You know what I mean? Like, it's so... This is crazy. This is really like... Did they recreate this perfectly?
I have no idea. Honestly, it looks a little barren, guys. Like,
yeah, it is.
You guys could have, like, livened it up a little more.
They spent all their budget on the gold elevator.
Dang.
Oh, guys.
Just be a little careful, guys. Let's not get hurt now.
No, goddammit, listen. Hitler, no.
Guys, we can't be doing... Like, if Winter gets pissed at them, I don't even blame him.
Hey, Adolf! Love your Eagle's Nest. I hope you don't mind. We made ourselves at home.
From Corps, just came in, effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present positions.
Okay.
You ready for it? Listen up. German army surrender.
Wow. Freaking sunglasses.
Hey, man. It's not about, like, you know, what it's used for. It's how you look. That was cool.
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne helped Easy Company mark the day the war in Europe.
It's crazy.
Gee, I didn't realize that was liquor.
Take what you want and have each company take a truckload.
That is crazy, dude. Look at that, dude. That's insane.
It's like rows and rows.
And it's probably
rows.
like super nice.
Oh, yeah.
And no one wanted to leave Berchtesgaden until they saw Austria.
It's crazy. It's such a beautiful country. I like that the show is not afraid to show the moments of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're going to show the moments of hell that is war, you know, you got to show this too.
Yeah, both sides exist.
I wonder what will happen to us, to people like you and me, when there are finally no more wars to occupy us.
Get out of here, bro, with your philosophy.
Have all your men collect the weapons, deposit them at the church, at the school, and at the airfield.
Please accept this as my formal surrender, Major. It is better than to lay it on the desk of a clerk.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, that is very interesting.
Even after seeing what they've seen, they're still able to give that.
shark.
Yeah, and especially credit to some of our guys, like, because you don't know if that's like the norm or what.
No,
you know what I'm
and,
saying?
and no, you probably wouldn't get in trouble if he didn't. You know what I mean?
Victory over Japan. A victory that can only be won by work, war bonds, and heroic sacrifice.
That's crazy. Now, was it kind of exclusive in that way? Like I wonder, like, were some of these people sent to like Japan?
Yeah, I don't know.
Points to go home instead.
Okay.
Not many. It's our only medal's Purple Heart.
I think most of us here will have enough. That means daily close order drills. That means troop reviews, but above all, it means physical training. Yeah. Get your NCOs on it.
Army ought to be glad to be rid of you.
I wish, you know. Seems they want me to stay around a while. How many points you need? 15.
Points? I didn't know.
Oh, to be like dismissed or something like that, probably.
But how do you get? Just
Depending
by years
on,
of service?
Or like what you
medals.
like accumulation of stuff.
Order! Home!
It's so weird saying them in like dress uniform.
Mm-hmm.
General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. This is the anniversary of D-Day. He has authorized a lottery to send one man home in each company, effective immediate.
Wow.
For Easy Company, the winner is...
There's just one name in the breed.
Serial number 130-66266, Sergeant Daryl C. Powers.
Wait, did they all do that on purpose?
I think they did.
Dude, that's crazy.
Congratulations, Shifty.
Sergeant Grant will
But
see
he
to it that
knows,
2nd
too.
Platoon takes over at the Crossroads checkpoint, beginning tonight at 2200 hours.
That's insane.
General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed
are you
to the Pacific.
serious?
No, my God.
Holy.
At 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
You got everything you need?
Look at that.
Yes, sir. I gathered up my loot. Pistols, mainly. Paperwork's all done. I haven't got my back pay in my pocket. Back home in Virginia, I just don't rightly know how I'm going to explain all this. I seen.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty. There's nothing more to explain. 2 days later, Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear in a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another...
No, are you serious?
A broken pelvis, a broken arm, and a bad concussion. Okay. He survived, but had to spend the next few months in a series of hospitals.
Gosh.
I mean, that's how it is, man.
But still, at least...
Do you really think the kitty hasn't run off with some 4S by now?
Son of a bitch. That's not even funny.
Harry, ignore him. 13th Airborne are heading out for the Pacific right away.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
If I'm going, I want to get it over with.
Are you in on this too?
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
I mean, that's understandable. I agree with Winters, actually. I would want to get it over with, too.
Yeah, I think so as well. Well, but then again...
No, I understand. It's like, look, dude, I don't want to get, sloppy. I don't want... If I'm going to do this and I've decided that I'm going to serve, then I'm going to go. I want to go.
So you were given command of the company on D-Day?
Dude, yeah. Yes, we were. That's right. Dude, I remember that. That's so crazy.
Good, though. I mean, he was the best commander.
He's like come such a long way, but he also like hasn't weirdly.
He's so constant.
Yeah.
He bumped you to Battalion XO. Bastards took your company away.
You can tell this guy has served. Like he's not just like a...
Like one of the top.
Yeah.
I fired my last shots there.
Well, the whole damn war. You got through Bastogne without having to fire your weapon.
That is correct, sir.
Much to his frustration.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader. Having to sit through a siege like that, under those conditions. Looking to have your own division someday?
No, sir.
Not gonna make a career in the Army?
No. Yeah, I will.
Because if you think you need more combat experience to get Stars on your helmet. You've done enough.
Yeah, I don't know
think
if
he's
that's
doing it.
that.
Thank you, sir. It's not my objective.
Yeah, he's not that kind of guy.
Major, I took this meeting out of respect for your achievements. And for the 101st. If they do go to the Pacific eventually, you should be running one of the battalions.
They're not going to let him go.
And frankly, I think you men have earned the right to keep you around.
I think that's a good decision,
No, I'm
actually.
saying I understand that as a commanding officer. Like, I understand that decision.
Yeah, on multiple levels.
Yeah.
Like, because like for one, it's like you have done enough, and I don't know.
So I would
maybe
stay
it isn't the right call to do that.
Yeah. So it's like it's frustrating, but
I get it.
I understand that.
It's in the fucking room, Webb. One of those Polacks what was at the slave camp said this is where the guy lives, right here.
Which camp?
Whatever camp.
What?
Under direct orders, and I'm happy to follow it.
What are we doing, guys? Be careful.
Is this a personal thing, Joe?
What?
Is this personal to you?
Clearly.
No, it's a goddamn order.
Is Major Winter?
I don't know. This feels very personal.
What if he's innocent?
You know what? What if he's a fucking Nazi commandant?
Yeah, but that's
but
a
this
what
doesn't
if.
seem like there were orders.
That's a what if.
You know I was.
You think he's a soldier like you and me? Fucking innocent German officer? Where the hell have you been for the past 3 years?
I mean, it's interesting seeing how different people respond.
Ich habe gar nichts.
Shut up.
Was machen Sie?
Ruhe.
Nein, nein.
Fucking lie to me.
Nicht hier reinkommen. Sie können nicht hier reinkommen. Nein.
Oh, you gotta. I think you should stop him, dude. Shoot. He knows.
He's guilty. Liebgott says so. He probably is.
Oh, what?
No, he shot him.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, shoot him. Shoot him!
No.
Dang.
Five years. I think I was in every country, but France was the best.
Who's this guy?
One of the German.
Italy would be second for me. Russia is not desirable. Mannheim.
I'll take this one. Pascat, bitte.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that they're working with like Germans.
Yeah, I heard something about that. I don't know much about that. It's very interesting.
Don't salute the Germans.
Oh, come on. I sort of get a kick out of it. Anyway, I got me a new one. The Japs.
Oh, watch out. Is that fuel? What is that?
No, but they're gonna crash.
Oh, Jesus.
Shoot. It's like an open air vehicle.
Private channel that.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, that's so unfortunate.
Shoot.
What?
He was 10 points short.
The enemy had surrendered once.
BS.
What they did have plenty of were weapons, alcohol, and too much time.
I mean, that's how it's always gonna be.
Yeah, and it's like it's not good or healthy for anyone in this area. You know what I mean? For the Germans, for the
it sucks.
Americans, anybody.
Got his leg blown off in Bastogne. Wait here.
Uh-oh, watch out. This guy's drunk, dude.
Killed someone.
You okay, Matt? You need some help?
Whoa.
They wouldn't give me any gas. Krauts.
Shoot, dude.
I tried to explain. This fucking limey wouldn't listen.
Oh, gosh.
I think he was a major.
Yikes.
Yeah, be careful, though. He's gonna turn on him.
I guess I'll just use his jiva. I don't think he's going to be needing it.
Hold on a second, all right?
Oh, shoot.
Shoot.
Hit. 3 people, dude.
He's not gonna make it.
You can't operate on him?
Not me. You need a brain.
He got hit in the head.
Jeez.
I don't think there's any hope.
Dang.
Oh, this is horrible. We gotta get out. We gotta get out.
Come on, help me.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Good for him.
Rick, man.
Come with me.
Why?
Get in the Jeep.
If you're going to shoot me, shoot me. If you're not, put the gun away.
Get in the Jeep now.
What is he?
What happened to him?
He's he must be a surgeon.
Half hour ago. Come on.
If you want him to live, you'll help me.
Okay, work with him.
First, by putting that away.
Yeah, come on, man. I know they're the enemy, but like, not anymore. The war is over. It's tricky, but.
You alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Can I go in there and join in? I should go in there and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, did they get him?
Maybe.
Just play cards, alright?
No.
Listen.
That's it. Replacement. Our company.
Jeez.
What? Nick?
Ooh. An officer, you say sir.
Is it? It is, right?
I think so.
I'm surprised he didn't kill him, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Have the MPs take care of this piece of shit.
Grant's dead?
No. Crown surgeon says he's gonna make it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Quick thinking and good job on that surgeon.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Getting past all that and like saving this man's life.
Yeah, good job for those other soldiers to take him and try to find a surgeon.
You're too much of a valuable resource to the military.
So you decided to stay in the army?
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he fits.
He's a good soldier, man. And he even proved that. The fact that he didn't shoot that guy in the head.
But others were stuck here unless we could find excuses to send them away.
I mean, yes, sir.
You'll be like a technical advisor and make sure they get everything right.
I understand.
He's just trying to get people.
No, sir. Paris is just fine. If you need me to go, someone has to be there.
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. I don't think we'll see you back here anytime soon.
Dang, unfortunate.
I won't let you down, sir.
That's a cool moment. Good for Winters. This is why Winters had to stay.
I wanted to say, as you probably know, the Army, when they give a man a battlefield commission, make him an officer, they usually don't let him stay with the same company. They're afraid the men won't show him the proper degree of respect as they would another officer. It's a good theory, sir. It's an idiotic theory. Nevertheless, you're giving me the choice as to where to reassign you, and I thought battalion headquarters might be a good place. Right now, down at the airfield, there is a German general who was a little PO'd about having it surrendered to Private Babe Heffron from South Philly. I thought Second Lieutenant Carwood Lipton from West Virginia could soothe his ruffled feathers.
No problem, sir.
With your permission, I would like to address my men briefly.
That'll be fine, General.
Oh, dang.
Wait, what?
It's him, bro, again.
Captain Sobel?
Major Winters?
Captain Sobel.
Shoot.
Yeah, now we outrank him.
Salute the rank, not the man.
I mean, yeah, you better show
Good
him
for him.
respect, though. Like,
good for him. I like that.
yeah, I mean, he has to, for
But
sure.
he didn't rub it in.
That's true.
That was a moment right there that could have been like, yeah.
Männer,
Man, it's been a long war. It's been a tough war.
ihr habt tapfer und stolz für euer Vaterland gekämpft.
You fought bravely. You are a special group that exists only in combat. Among brothers,
Die Fuchshöhlen geteilt haben.
we've shared foxholes, held each other in dire moments.
Die den Tod.
We've seen death and suffered together.
Ich bin stolz. Sie alle verdienen ein langes und glückliches Leben in Frieden.
We deserve long and happy lives in peace.
I really like that moment.
That was really cool.
Because it's like, in the end, everybody's human.
Yep. You're very similar.
We can't ignore that.
Come on, Pee-wee, let's get him, you
But Compton came back to see the company to let us know that he computer in Los Angeles. He convicted Sirhan Sirhan in the murder of Robert Kennedy.
What?
And was later
That's
appointed to the
insane.
California Court of Appeals.
Could you imagine? That's insane.
Writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal. And later wrote a book about sharks. In 1961, he went out on the ocean alone and was never seen.
Oh, gosh.
Unfortunate.
Johnny Martin would return to his job at the railroad and then start his own construction company. George Luz became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. As a testament to his character, 1,600 people attended his funeral.
Wow.
Died in Louisiana in 1998. Joe Liebgott returned to San Francisco and drove his cab.
Hey, like you would say.
Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas.
Wow.
He's still there.
Oh.
It's like they're from all over America. It's crazy.
Harry Welsh. He married Kitty Grove. He became administrator for the Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania school system.
Good for him.
Nix was wrong.
Ronald Spears stayed in the Army. Served in Korea.
That makes sense.
In 1958, returned to Germany as governor of Spandau Prison.
Wow.
He retired a lieutenant colonel.
That makes sense.
Each of us would be forever connected by our shared experience. And each would have to rejoin the world as best he could. Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. He was divorced a couple of times. Then in 1956, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together. He spent the rest of his life with her, traveling the world. My friend Lou died in 1995. I'd had enough of war. I stayed around Hershey, Pennsylvania, finally finding a little farm, a little peaceful corner of the world. There is not a day that goes by that I do not think of the men I served with who never got to enjoy the world without war.
It's a very unusual feeling. It's a very
Oh, that's crazy. We get to see like who's who.
unusual bonding.
We knew that we could depend on each other. And so we were a close-knit group.
Just brave, so brave it was unbelievable. They were very, very special.
I'm just one part of the big war, that's all. One little part.
It's definitely
I knew it.
Sometimes it makes me cry.
The real men, the real heroes, are the fellas that
dang.
come home to be buried.
Seemed like you thought that you could do just about anything. And after the war was over and you came back out, or at least I did, I lost all that confidence.
He's hoping to stay alive, that's all.
For he who today sheds his blood with me shall be my brother.
The letter that Mike Ranney wrote me, you do. Do you remember how he ended it? I cherish the memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day when he said, "Grandpa, were you a hero in the war?" Grandpa said, "No, but I served in a company of heroes."
What'd you think?
That was epic. Really, really nice ending.
That was great.
Yeah. I'm glad that they had an episode to kind of wind it down, which I was expecting. But it's good to have that kind of like it feels like a very fulfilling kind of like conclusion almost, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I like that.
No, they did it really well. I like the show's honesty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not afraid to show the messy sides of war.
Mm-hmm.
In a way that doesn't always paint, you know, the American soldiers in a great light. And I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think that's the horror of war. It's like the things that it turns men into, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what doesn't matter what side you're on. It's like that can be horrible, and there could be bravery. Like that moment with the German commander, which I really like.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, look, even aside from the horrors that these men have seen firsthand, like you were able to go like, look, that is bravery, and that is a bond.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what side you serve. That's something that, you know, no politics, no speeches, no nothing can change.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I liked a lot of the little things that they kind of touched up on this episode.
Yeah,
just like the the casualties that come after war, or just being, with a bunch of soldiers, right?
Yeah, it's
there's, I mean, like I said, I don't know when I mentioned this, but like a lot of deaths come from just accidents, like.
Sure, I know. We were talking. I don't know if maybe we even
unfortunate.
talked off camera. We were talking about like drilling and stuff. It's like people die in drills more often than you would imagine.
Yeah, or just getting hit by a car. Right? I mean, you got to understand. Like, yeah, there's a lot of, guys who may not be the most, disciplined, especially during this time period of like after war, right? And so like, stuff's gonna happen, and they have to kind of like end up dealing with that. It's not just like, oh, everything's gone and it's all, wrapped up perfectly.
Sure. It's like, I don't think it's wrong to acknowledge that it's like, look, sometimes the things that war turns you into, or even just kind of like sometimes the people that it will attract to get enlisted, it's like, they're not all going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And I think that especially at the end there, where it's like discipline is waning, there's always that feel, like even when certain stuff happens, like you hear, it's weird how infectious, that sounds weird to say, but like something like that is like, you just hear like, oh, this thing's going on, there's this riot freaking downtown, and it's like, you have no skin in the game at all, and you're a little bit like, whoa, like, oh, it's like a thing, and it's just very human to kind of get caught up in that, and it's like, you add years of horror, or just, not everybody's as good as we would like them to be. And I appreciate that the show wasn't afraid to show that. It really just like I think the best of fiction lets it just play out. And it's not, going like, oh, look at the horrible evil Germans 24/7, but it's like, look, these are things that happen, good and bad. These are things that happen on our side, so to speak, good and bad. And that's war. And that's why, there are beautiful things in war, but war is not a good thing. And the things it does to men is not a good thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and I like that they kind of, touched up on it, but also didn't make it, they make it like it's understandable, it's just what happens. And they don't make it like some end of the world thing. Whereas like nowadays, I feel like everyone thinks that if you're not the most perfect, angel, then you're somehow the most evil person or something like that.
Yeah, it's a really difficult nuance to have. It's like, I understand, and I don't like going the other direction and going like nothing is bad. It's like,
of course,
I
nothing
think
is
that being able to identify actions that are wrong or things that people should not do and be punished for them even is a good thing.
Yeah,
I think it's important that we uphold that as a society. But I agree. I think that we really have a tendency of like, if I don't agree with anything and everything this person has done for their entire life, I can't like them. And it's like, if that's your litmus test, you're not allowed to like anyone ever. Except, especially when you're dealing with times like these, right? It's like we're in unique times of luxury. And decisions aren't quite so easy. Philosophies aren't quite so clear. Not that they're not still right, but people don't hold to them as much as we'd all like to believe when your life's on the line.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And so, yeah, I agree. I like that they just show it and they're like, look, this is how it is.
Yeah, and I also like that they kind of, showed like Winters and stuff and how he kind of, just through his actions, you can see his like personality still,
Yeah.
And then, of course, the ending I think is really good to show them and kind of like match the faces.
Yeah. I like that we ended with them talking instead of started with it.
Yeah, because they did show them in the beginning or of some of the episodes at least, talking about like what events happened, but we never really
we never
said,
got the names.
This is this.
No.
This is this person, Whereas I think
except for Garnier. I always knew Garnier was.
Well, yeah, I mean that one's a little more like obvious because he.
It makes me happy with how the show did it though, then, because then it's like they very clearly made a point to match these guys.
Yeah,
and I really appreciate that.
That's also another thing. Yeah,
it's just attention to detail that I really love.
That's cool to do.
Yeah,
but them to just kind of end it that way, I think it's a good way to kind of like make it very impactful.
I agree. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, let us know what other stuff you guys want us to watch. Feel free to leave just comments down below about the series as a whole. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. And if you do, we will see you all in the next video.